I don't know if I've ever told anyone about this story. I may have, it may be a video on my YouTube site, but if it is, it's back there about a year or two. That list, by the way, goes back at least 2 years, as near as I know. There's an awful lot of videos. Oh, quite a few. But I may not have done this one yet, and I'm remiss for not having come up with it sooner. Back in the day, I actually had a pretty cool thing going back when I was in, let's see, fifth grade. From about fifth grade to about maybe ninth or 10th grade. Yeah. I lived I lived with my family, my mother, father, my brother Ed, uh, in Chester, New Jersey, right there on Main Street. Not too far from I believe it's the Williamson School. I don't even know if that's still a school anymore. I think it's more of it might have a lot to do with well, I think it's an office building pretty much now. But back when I was a kid, that was school. That was it. And once you got out of, I believe it was again Williamson School, you went off to West Morris Regional, and then from there, the world was your oyster after you got out of high school. But my parents, for some reason, my father and my Uncle Don got into being soda distributors. Yeah. Can you imagine the thrill when you're, 9, 10 years old and you hear that pretty soon there's going to be a warehouse in the backyard and it's going to be full of soda? Yeah, yeah. You'll see I'm missing a few teeth. That's why. Uh-huh. But that was of no consequence back then. I got plenty of teeth. Don't worry about it. But no, we were distributors, and I don't know if soda does you any real horrible harm. These teeth, a lot of these teeth are the missing ones are from auto wrecks, not so much. Not so much, I think, from diet. My teeth just couldn't take a head-on collision, I guess. It was pretty hard to handle that, I can tell you. But yeah, my father bought into a distributorship and sold soda and delivered it from all points from Chester, New Jersey, to all points in Morris County, and I believe portions of Sussex County, I believe. And I think did rather well with it. He handled, let's see, what brands? Nadix orange soda. Remember that? Oh, yes. Let's see, Dad's root beer. Yep, very old soda. I mean, the soda was new in the warehouse, but I mean, it was an old brand. Yoo-hoo, Yogi Berra's Yogi Berra's soda company, I believe, was Yoo-hoo chocolate drink, or Yogi may have represented it. I'm not sure, but I think he had some. I think he had some bucks in it. I know we were getting Yogi Berra autographed photos a lot that my father would hand out to people who bought X amount of Yoo-hoo. The various stores and venues that bought. Say if you bought 15 cases of Yoo-hoo, you got a Yogi Berra autograph. Yeah, and no, it was an actual autograph. Oh yeah. And also, but the big one was Cott Soda. Cott Soda was a New England-based soda company, bottling plant that had, so many flavors, and it was good soda. Oh, and it came, whereas other sodas arrived usually in 28-ounce amounts, Cott Soda was always a quart. 32 ounces, baby. Yes, sir. And, oh, man. And what we used to go around on these on trucks, delivering the soda to one place or another, a general store, a supermarket, a grocery, maybe a downtown grocery store, whatever, all over Morris County and a good portion of Sussex County, New Jersey. And actually, it wasn't too bad a job because my parents paid me to neaten up the return bottles, make sure the right ones are in the right box and all that kind of thing. Yeah. And I sometimes had to separate the greenish bottles from the clear bottles. Yeah. That always helped them at the bottling plant. And I think got my father a 10 cents a case, what would the word be, a 10-cent per case discount, something like that, on his next purchase. Yeah, it was like that. And gosh, they did that for, I'm guessing, somewhere between 3 and 5 years. And then my father sold the business to another fella who I think may still be running it. That fella may have passed away, but his children, I think, still run the business. Uh-huh, yeah. And actually, it wasn't too bad. If I think I may have said, maybe not, in case, if I had friends that were having a birthday party, I had the perfect gift. Go get a case of soda, take it to the party. Kids loved that. Oh, I got invited to a lot of parties, bringing the refreshments, shall we say. No booze. No. But soda. And hey, when you're a kid, soda, that'll do it. Plus, it was a lot of exercise for me. I did a lot of lifting. Yeah, because a 12 bottle soda case would be roughly 55 to 60 pounds. Yeah. And you throw a few of them around, loading a truck and stuff, moving soda cases from point A to point B. Pretty soon, you were, like, who's that guy? I can't think of it. You always saw him on, Bowser? Yeah, with, like that, yeah. It was on Sha Na Na, yeah. And you actually did get, even though I was very peaceful and somewhat quiet, well, not so much quiet, but not someone who was prone to getting into fights or anything. In fact, I don't think I ever got into a fight in school. But I definitely had plenty of muscles, and I was pretty good at pitching as a result, and batting. So yeah, it was nice. And like I said, it was good, clean, fun exercise, lugging those doggone cases everywhere you went. Down into basements, up out of basements, oh my gosh, into storage rooms, ay. And, but it was fun. Traveled all over Morris County, portions of Sussex County. Usually on every run there was some place where around lunchtime you could stop and get a really good cheeseburger, one place or another, or a nice sausage and hot pepper sandwich. Yes, cool. Well, you could have hot peppers. You had soda. You could just drink that down if the peppers got too darn hot, and they did. It was fun. I may have mentioned this story before, or I may have erased it too. So anyway, here it is one more time for you. Okay. Hope you enjoy it. It's, I would suggest now and then just sit down and think about the things you did when you were a kid and write them down. And, you can talk into your smartphone and tell the stories so your kids can hear what your growing up was like. They'll love it. They'll absolutely love it. They will. I'll see you later. God bless. Oh, and have a soda. Yeah. Bye now.